Hello! Today we're going to be painting a very simple painting using only 3 colors. Orange, turquoise, and white. So let's get started. This painting will take less than 5 minutes. So let's go! Alright, after we got all of our paints on the canvas, we're going to take a simple square brush like this one. That's all you need. You can get that at the dollar store. Okay? So we're going to start off with our turquoise. And we're just going to go. No mixing here. We're just going to do our turquoise right onto the canvas there. Okay? So right at the top, we're doing turquoise. Okay? Now we're going to add a little bit of white. Not too much. We're just going to dab our brush and we're going to start to pull that into a lighter color. Okay. So as we go down, the idea is to get lighter and lighter. Okay. So we're just going to go from dark to light. And bearing in mind, this is a very quick painting. So if you want to take your time and do this even slower, you're welcome to do that. You know, pause the video if you have to. Take your time. Okay. All right. So we're going to get to about 3/4 length of the painting. So it's a bit of a distance here. But we want to make sure that we don't do any actual white. So we're still going to have some form of color no matter what, because when we get to what I want to show you, we will need to have only white. Okay, so we're going to get down to here. Oops. Oh, I still need it to be a little lighter. And please don't be scared when you see that. Don't be scared of it. You just add some more white and it'll make it go as much lighter. Okay, so you're going to get to about 3/4 length down. As I said, you want to get lighter and lighter. So let me add more white. Okay. It's hard to do on a piece of paper, but I didn't want to do it on a canvas. You can do it on a canvas. It'll probably blend in and be a lot more smoother. Okay. So there's 3/4 length of the painting done. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our turquoise only, and now we're going to go dark again. Okay. So we're going to go dark right across. Don't be afraid to use lots of paint. Okay. Okay, and so you're going to do this all the way to the bottom. Okay, very simple. We're not overcomplicating things. We're just going to make it nice. Okay. All right, so now when you get to the bottom, now you've got your water. Okay. All right, let me just finish that up. There we go. Okay, so now you have your water and you have the straight line, as straight as can be. It doesn't have to be, there we go, straight enough. Okay, and now what we're going to do is we're going to add our orange. Okay, so first we're going to do orange up top where it's dark, the dark turquoise. Okay, we're going to do orange up top. Okay, and we're just making little circly kind of motions to make clouds. Okay, don't overthink it. It's just clouds. Okay, and then you see it's blending in with the turquoise. That's okay too. Don't worry about it. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to take some of that orange and add some of the whiter color. As you can see, I've pulled some white. Okay, so now we're going to take some of that and we're going to do more clouds. And now we're going to leave it like that. Let it fade away like the wind is pulling it away. Okay. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. And then we're going to take our brush flat side this way and drag it across. We're trying to create a wind effect. Okay. Okay. So we got that. All right, and now, sorry, but my hands are wet or sticky on there. So now we're gonna add the sun. Okay, we're not gonna do too big. Try and get it in the middle. Okay. Again, this is a very fast, easy painting that you could do yourself. You could do it with your kids. Sorry about that. Let me just fix this a little bit here. Oopsie. That was my bad. It's my hands are a little sticky there. Okay. So we got the sun, and we want the sun to be completely white. So you're going to have to go over it a couple of times if your brush is still wet like mine. Okay. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take this brush again. We're pointing it straight down, and we're going to use the lines to create the reflection of the sun. Now, okay. And as you get closer, you get smaller and smaller till nothing. All right. Now, what we want to do is we want to pick up some of that orange that we grabbed that was mixed with the white, and we're going to just put it a little bit here and there to show the reflections in the clouds. Okay. So not too much, just a little bit. Okay. Well, you can do it much straighter than mine, and you know, but that is essentially the painting. Very easy. It's aesthetically pretty because orange and turquoise are like the perfect colors to put together, right? And so what you can do is you can leave your painting like this if you're happy with it and you don't really want to do anything else. Or what you can do is you can actually do black and create palm trees on both sides to really encapsulate the whole painting. So if you wanted to do that, you could. So, but this is a very, like I said, very beginner friendly painting that you can try. It's something, you know, that you get to experiment with your brush and see how to create clouds. But this is a very simple, you know, technique with this particular brush that's just very, very fast and easy. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let's see, you can get a little close up of there. See how we pulled up a little bit of the different colors. It gives it some dimension, right? It's beautiful. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this painting, and there will be more.